Hey everyone, George here, and we are back again, finishing up, hopefully, what will be the frame for our toilets in the urinals, or not the urinals, in the bathroom for the male section. We're probably going to take this same stuff and duplicate it because it's exactly the same thing for the women's side of the bathroom, so it shouldn't be a problem. That being said, we're going to see what happens first, whether my voice gives out before I finish this or vice versa. We'll see. But let's continue on and see what we got going on here. So this actually also needs to be right-clicked, assign existing material, and it's going to be just toilet wall. Okay, there we go. We're going to shove everything in the same place. And now we can take both of these and we can hide these elements out. And then now we can just concentrate on this. And these, I got to double check really quick, are going to need a little sprucing up. So first of all, let's do multi-cut. And we're going to cut across this object just so that our triangulation is not crap. If you don't know what I'm talking about, try hitting the triangulate button on your quad geometry and see what happens. And why does that matter? Well, because everything gets triangulated when it goes to the GPU. So if you do it yourself, you know stuff's not going to be a mess. So let's see here. Okay, that's good. And coming on down here, finalize this crap anyway. And you, maybe that's right. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. I am here to judge, actually. I'm the one modeling. So let's see. Go to there, hit enter, there to there, hit enter, there to there, hit enter, there to there, hit enter. Look at the bottom, and we're good. Sounds good to me. We're going to hit F8, and we're going to grab this thing. We're going to slice it up just like we did the last one. Double click here, double click there. And actually, no, before we do any of that nonsense, we are actually going to go to Create, Planar. We're going to come at this from the Z-axis, as you can see down there with our little gizmo, and hit OK. Now we're going to split this up. And, you know, it occurs to me that I could split this up in two different ways. I could split it here and then make cuts here that let it fan out. And I think I'm going to do that this time, rather than having the central region still exist. I think it might end up just making for less pieces that are floating around and just having things more connected. And when you're dealing with UVs, having stuff more connected is always preferential to just leaving them kind of floating all in, you know, dissimilar areas. So now we got our two pieces. So we got this one and this one. We can now unfold both of them. They kind of freak out a little bit. We're going to orient them. And we can see a little bit of stuff going on the edges there, but not much. We can go ahead and try optimize that away. Oh man, my voice is going bad, isn't it? I hope I get to keep it for the end of the video. I kind of want to do at least one more tonight. So let's go ahead, orient that. Let's go ahead and rotate shell. There we go. Perfect. And this, I don't really have much else to do tonight. I don't feel like reading. I got two new good books, one on electronics and another one on machine learning. It's the 100-page book on machine learning. It actually looks pretty good. All right, I'm going to frame up on this really fast and let us separate it, I guess, and then I'm going to duplicate this after I do the UVs for it. Just probably is going to be easier for us, so let's go ahead and do a separation. All right, we can grab you, frame up on you, and let's start making some changes. Now, as we saw last time, it's probably going to be easiest if I just come in here, turn on my selection constraint to angle of 1 degree, and start making selections of the top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. And that's good. Now we can come over here, create planar, do a Y-axis on this. So that's good. Let's just separate these out really quick. And UV shell, you, and you, and you, and all of you can go up here now. Now we got what's left, and the back side of this can or cannot go. That's the question. I'm going to say it can't go. It looks like it is visible, so I can't just cut it off. Therefore, I need to have a location for this to unfurl. I'm going to make that into that crevice right there. So if we do that now, I grab this object. I'm also going to need to make cuts. So if that's where it unfurls, this part unfurls here. It folds around, comes to the other side, unfurls there, continues to unfurl over here, and then come back on itself. So actually, this should be fine, now that I think about it. So let's try this. Unfold, unfold. That was less than fine. I have to think why really fast. So this part comes off, comes back around, comes back over to here, to the front. You know what? It's just going to be easier if we separate it into two pieces. So let's just do that. You know what? Let's turn off that selection constraint really quick. So let's just cut it here. Cut, grab both. And this should fix. Is there a top piece? Oh, this little bastard right here is causing some problems in our life, isn't he? He shouldn't be though, should he? No, this should be two. No, it is. Yeah. Let's, that's the problem. So there we go. That fixed stuff. Orient them. This little guy should team up with someone though. But you know what? I guarantee you it's going to get pulled out someplace. So let's just let him float by himself. And I think that's it for this object. So we got the doors and we got this thing now. I should be able to take this. Actually, you know what are my... Let's grab all three of these. Go to Mesh Display, Soften Harden Edges. Do a high level 75 on that one so it appears smooth. Grab this one and this one. We're going to do a Mesh Transfer Attributes. We're going to transfer the UVs. And we're going to base it on topology. Why not? Hit apply. No, that didn't work. Let's try local. Apply. That worked. Hit apply. That actually did not work. Yeah, those UVs are jacked up. Let's try world. No. Topology should work. I don't understand why topology is not working. You know what? Screw you. Control D, W, modify, center the damn pivot, stick it up in there in that corner, W, D, V, move you on down to the bottom, Control D, move you down to this one as well. Now let's make some selections here of junk geometry. We leave the rest, and we're going to come back in here now and combine everyone into one mesh. We're going to do edit, delete by type, history on that mesh. We're going to come over here really fast and just do a layout just so that I get stuff kind of pulled out everywhere. Preserve the 3D ratios for now. We'll see what happens. Oh man, my voice. Come on, voice, hold out. We're almost done with this. We can do this. All right, so now we're going to go and grab our object, just like before. So there's polysurface surface. Going to open this up. Polysurface needs to be brought out of here and brought up into the bathroom. Let's see, bathroom stalls male. And edit. Let's go to bathroom stalls male. Yeah, see, that's not enough stuff. Where's the rest of it? There's bathroom stalls, but I'm pretty sure I'm missing some stuff. Display, show, you know what, screw it. Display, show all. We're gonna grab everything. Now, what is this? It became a new poly surface, I see. So all of these became new poly surfaces when I ripped them out. So that's why they need to come back up and get assigned to Bastal's male. Now we can grab all that and display, show, or hide unselected objects. Okay, so we got paper toilet dispenser 01. Let's make sure that's lined up properly on the back of this thing. Now we can Control D that and move this to the back of this wall here. I'm gonna Shift D that. That should be the same distance in a perfect world. So that's good. And none of these are going to end up being unique, so it doesn't matter. All we need to do is have all three of these work together in the same UVW space. So now that we've done that, let's do a layout on all three, hit apply and see what happens. And, you know, we've got a lot of wasted space, but as I mentioned before, ooh, what is this? What the hell is this? What the heck are these tiny little strips? What is this? Are those the inside pieces? Oh no. You know what? That's fine. That's okay. You know what? That's fine. What I do want to do is grab, let's go to UV shell mode. I'm going to grab all of these ones that I know are part of the smaller components. And I'm worried that they're going to end up becoming like 1 pixel thick compared to everything else. So I'm going to grab everything here. And because I have so much additional room, I'm going to go ahead and just scale everyone up by a good bit. And if we're lucky... Oh, you know what? I scaled the wrong stuff. Crap. All right. We don't want these pieces. But the rest of it can come along for the ride. We're going to scale everyone up a little bit here. And I'm just going to start taking stuff and kind of placing it. I am going to do another layout tool, but I just want to see if I can scale this stuff up even more. And I think I can. I want to get it good. Get it good. Perfect English. Yeah, I can definitely increase the scale of this. Let's just get it in a square format before I do this, though. I'm going to grab all of you and bring you down here. Now I can grab all of you here and scale you up. And it should be able to optimize away a lot of the problems. Now I can grab everyone. I believe, you know, I'm going to save this really fast. If I grab everyone, go to layout UVW, and instead of preserve 3D ratio, we do preserve UV ratio. I believe that will make it okay. So let's go ahead and hit apply and see if that does not resize our UVs. All right, so why does that resize? I'm going to undo that. We're going to turn off UV resizing completely. And we are going to go ahead and do a layout with it as is. Oh, wait, why is preview UV shows still on? Didn't I turn that off? See, how is preserve UV rate? How does that make any sense? If it's preserving the UV ratios, is that the UV ratio that I have right now? Or is that some other UV ratio that I'm just not accustomed to? Okay, so we got better coverage here. I can probably still come in here though, and we can make this a little bit better, I think. If I go in here and grab these little bits. Just want to get them all. Yeah, I think we can definitely scale them up a little bit more and give this another shot. All right, yeah, you know what? That's good coverage. I think we're okay. I think if we try to play with this anymore, we're just going to mess it all up. Yeah, well, let's say that's good. All right, all we need to do now is... So this is the final UV layout. So all I need to do now is grab each of these components and try to do a transfer. And I'm going to try to do topology again. And let's hit apply. That looked like it worked. Okay, looks like we're good so far. That one didn't work. Oh, you know what? This has different topology though. I got to delete the doors and put them in. Okay, so let's stick this somewhere that works. Control D and V snap that there. Select it, delete it. Control D. V snap that, select, and delete. That should be good. Now what about toilet paper? That needs to be fixed. That looks like it worked. Yep. Okay. Apply. Great. All right. So now let's really quick rename our stuff so that it's not crap, which is kind of what it is right now. So what do we have? We have bathroom stalls male. We have toilet paper dispenser 1, 2, and 3. That's fine. Can I move these up? Yes. Now we have polysurface 1, so this should be toilet door underscore 1. And copy that. And now we need door 2 and door 3. Both of these can be moved up here. And now we have toilet wall underscore 1. Control C. Control V, Control V, and Control V. Enter. Save. All right. With that, I think we're good. We can now take this entire thing and export this out to Substance Painter. Now, because actually, we're not going to export the entire thing out to Substance Painter because I don't want the model to mess with it 3 times. Because when you bake this stuff, it's going to bake each of these things and it's going to rebake it 3 times. So all I really need to bring over is going to be this, this, and this. So we'll grab those 3 objects, go to File, Export Settings, and come out of this, go to Substance Painter, FBX Imports, and call this Toilet Walls. Enter, hit save, minimize that. Let's go ahead and open up Substance Painter and see what we can do about that. Let's minimize that. Yes, I know. Thank you. Goodbye. I mean, I don't need you right now. No, we're not upgrading. Oh my God. Cut this out, cut this out, cut this out, cut this out. All right, so file, oh my gosh, look at this. The NVIDIA stuff is popping up. I've got my frame rate, and it says my frame rate is 6 right now. Let's turn this off. I don't know why this is even here. HUD, just everything off for the moment. Done, close, there we go. File new, select, toilet walls, PBR metallic roughness is fine. 2048 is good. DirectX is fine. Hit OK. All right, we only got 1 material, so that came out good. We can go to Texture Set Settings. We can go to Bake our mesh maps. We've got no normal, higher level normal stuff, so it doesn't matter. We will do ambient occlusion, just because, why not? Let's go ahead and hit OK. Probably should have done ambient occlusion on self objects only, now that I think about it. Because I probably don't want ambient occlusion of this door on this thing right here. Actually, you know what? We're going to have to re-export. Look at that. So we've got issues right there with some stuff. So these, I'm going to grab everything actually, and we're going to do a display. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to grab everything, mesh display, soft harden edge, put that down to like 70. Hit apply, close, save, grab, file, export selection, and toilet walls, save, go back to substance, edit, project configuration, go back and bring in the toilet walls again, hit OK. Let's do a new bake. I guarantee you we're going to get a little bit of a difference here on that ambient occlusion. So bake and bake. Yeah, you can already see it. Those hard edges got taken out, and it affected the model. All right, so that's what we got so far. Let's just take a quick look around and make sure if there's anything really wrong with stuff. Now, ambient occlusion really should have affected this toilet paper holder the most, because it's small and there's a lot of objects in there, and we got one object on top of another object. See it right there? So that's all I really expected out of that. Okay, so what is this going to look like? Well, if I remember right, most of these things are kind of like a dark black color with maybe some like white pitting or white specks inside of it. I don't even know what the heck you would even call that, but it is like a plastic that gets cut to size. So we're probably going to go with a plastic mat to start with. Roughness is probably pretty good at where it is, but we do want to go in here and put in a dark tint, something pretty low, but not so low that destroys everything. Then we're going to want some sort of like a speckle, right? A speckled pattern. Let's go to Substance Suite and see what we can actually find, or Substance Source. All right, let's log in. Apparently that's not the right password. That is? Okay, so I'm guessing it's a plastic. So let's take a look here. We've got some crazy materials here, that's for sure. A lot of rubber, but that's not what I really need. I need, here we go. Metal flakes filled clear plastic. That might be what we want. I don't think it's actually metal flakes inside of it, but that might work for what we need. Let's see. Vinyl wraps are pretty cool. I'm wondering if those are procedural and we'll be able to make changes to it. And if so, if that might be the course for us to take. This is it. Sequined polyurethane, but we need to change the colors. Let's download it. I got 415 of these I can download. I can stand to lose one or two if it's not the right thing. Apparently I've been subscribing for quite a few months. Yeah, that's what I want. So let's get this out of the way. And sequined, let's go back to our layers here. Put this on top actually. And I'm gonna go ahead and nuke that layer, but this, we're gonna make some changes really quick. We're going to, the resin roughness, that's kind of spot on. I'm gonna lower just a tiny bit, make it a little glossier. And I want this to be gray and white. Yeah, that is it. That's it. Obviously the size is all wrong. So let's go over to our scaling and maybe do, not 21, but maybe 3. That's better. What about 4? How about 3.5? Yeah, I'm liking that. We're going to do, of course, triplanar. Everyone does triplanar, right? Ugh. Okay, some changes already. Roughness goes back up. And I'll include a normal. I'm not going to include a height. But that's not bad. Actually, you know what? We're going to dial this back to 3, I think. And 2.5. Because the flakes should be a little bit bigger. Now, I need to modify the... See, there's base coloring. There's gray or white resin. Yeah, we're going to increase the contrast. I'm going to darken the overall luminosity because it should be dark. Oh, there's too much of a reflection in that. See it? So we're going to go back to roughness and increase that again. There we are. You know what? I'll raise the luminosity a little bit. I don't want it to be too dark. Okay, that's a great starting spot for us right now. And actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and turn off normal. There's no reason for there to be a normal map. Now let's remove this. So we're going to add a white mask, and we're going to go to objects. Whoops, no, not stencils. I want objects. And we're going to start removing parts that we don't want. So those don't get included. And this does not get included. Okay, so that's good. Not bad. That's what I've seen very commonly in many bathrooms, especially at work. And now we need a metal. So we have steel rough, which I'm always a fan of. A little too rough in this case, maybe. So let's dial some things back, maybe. So let's go to this and maybe do 2. And of course, triplanar always helps out. And here's the steel color. I almost feel like, yeah, it needs to be a little higher up. Now, I need to kind of back off the normal intensity a bit here. I think it's a little high. So what do we got? We got normal. So let's go to normal. Take that, crank that down just a little bit. Just a little excessive. I like it. I like how it's breaking stuff up, but I don't need it to be that strong. Okay, so let's go ahead, and this is going to be a black mask to start with. And then we're going to be additive. And then we're going to add these elements. Once again, this might be a little harsh, but I do like to have a little bit more of interesting detail than anything else. Now this little holder right here, now this outside the component is going to be a plastic mat, most likely. Let's go ahead and just black, grab all this, throw it right down there. Color. And I'm guessing maybe a yellowish white, somewhere in that area as the default color for it. And then we need to duplicate this layer. And we're going to make that black again and grab I just want to grab that inner piece right there. I want to give this a different color. So some kind of like a gray, a darker gray. And then this is going to be a cardboard. Do I have cardboard? No, I don't. Let's look up substance source again for all of our needs. cardboard torn, cardboard worn, and corrugated. Getting that, totally. Now, where's our cardboard? Corrugated. Bring that up here. Add a black mask. Going to need to change some things. Tri-planar, and actually, not that it matters for that. I'm going to do UV for that, I think. I'm going to want to scale this up. Oh, and we need to add it to something, don't we? So there we go. And I think it needs to be rotated and made larger. So scale is maybe 8. And rotate 90. And let's do 10. Yeah, I like that. That's good. That's fine. Works for me. I might make it a tiny bit darker. But yeah. All right. That was easy. Didn't take long at all, huh? All right, let's save this. Security. No, not security. Save. What did I call this? Toilet wall. Enter. I don't think I can make another video tonight, guys. I gotta go to bed or something, or just not talk. Oh, let's do export. Now I've got my own Unity plus occlusion for exporting out. Crap, I'm down to a gig. That's not good. Toilet walls, enter, select, and export. Okay. And with that, we will stop for tonight, and I'll see you next time. So long and goodbye.